evening of jam-packed basketball action upon us. All kicks off with Game 6, Kings at Warriors. Golden State Warriors looking to close out the series tonight, but that guy right there, De'Aaron Fox, has something to say about it. 24 points in his last game. Steph Curry, 3 straight 30-plus point performances. The Warriors looking to take care of business tonight, and business they shall. Welcome on into Playoff Central Live, presented by our friends at State Farm. I'm Lauren Jabara, joined by two champions, WNBA champion, two-time, I should say, Renee Montgomery, and two-time NBA champion.
Okay, two-time.
Isaiah Thomas. Let's go. And I'm the two-time champion of nothing, but it's okay. You guys can elevate my level, elevate the game. I appreciate it. We have two exciting games going on tonight, obviously. The Kings taking on the Warriors. We have the Grizzlies taking on the Lakers. The Lakers also have a chance to clinch the series at home. Who do you think, Renee, has a better chance of winning at home right now, the Warriors or the Lakers?
I mean, listen, we know the Warriors at home are a different beast, because when you think about the Warriors, you automatically think about their home court advantages, kind of like Sacramento right now. They lighten the beam and everything down there, but Draymond talked about it last game. The further along they go in the series, he said Game 5, we knew what it was going to feel like. We had that experience. Game 6 is going to be the same. Game 7, this is uncharted territory for Sacramento. So, yeah, I think the Warriors.
What about you, Zeke?
You know, I actually like Sacramento on the road. I think Sacramento is good enough to go into Golden State and win a game. I think both teams are good enough to win on each other's home floor. Sac hasn't done it, although the last game Sac was only, a shot away from winning it in Golden State. I think their nerves and their youth got the best of them.
Yeah.
Golden State and the Lakers right now, they're both in do-or-die situations because Sac at home is going to be difficult to beat in the 7th game. Memphis at home is going to be difficult to beat in the 7th game. So this is where I think the veterans will come out and play in terms of Golden State and the Lakers. But I'm going with the youth tonight.
You believe,
I'm going with the youth.
The thing is, Sacramento hasn't lost 4 straight games since the first 4 games of the regular season. They're on a 3-game losing streak right now, so it will be interesting to see how it all plays out tonight. Let's bring in our friend Anthony Slater, Warriors and NBA reporter for The Athletic. Anthony, how are you today? Happy Friday.
I'm good. I always love a good Game 6.
I know. We always love a good Game 6. It's early out there where you are right now, a 5 p.m. local start time. I know Steph Curry really encouraged fans to get off of work early or skip work completely to be in their seats by 5 p.m. What is the vibe there right now? Are fans getting in and streaming into the arena right now?
There's only certain ways I can judge it, but it took longer for me to get into the parking garage tonight. It was a larger line of cars to get in. I saw more people outside the arena than typical when I get here, which is about 2 hours before tip. More, they're starting to file in. So, it's a Friday. You can get off work early on a Friday, right? It's not a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, and it's almost summertime too, right? Don't they call them like summertime half days or something in the normal world?
Yeah, it's like 75 degrees here. It's beautiful today. So, and it's a big game, Northern California vibe. I think the crowd will be good and at least somewhat full at tip.
I'm excited to see how the crowd streams in tonight. Another guy I feel like that's a little unappreciated right now, Kevon Looney. He's been having himself an absolute series. He's out rebounding Domantas Sabonis, out assisting Domantas Sabonis. How important has his play been to this series so far?
Yeah, and you can go back to last year's playoffs. He led the entire NBA in offensive rebounds in the playoffs last year. He led the NBA in total offensive rebounds during the regular season. This is his 2nd straight season. He's played all 82 games. You could even go back to the James Wiseman pick. They drafted a guy to replace Kevon Looney. That didn't work out, but Looney, I think, in a lot of ways made that pick not look as bad for the Warriors because of what he's become. He's blossomed. The Warriors were even trying to promo him a little bit this year for most improved player, and you're seeing it in this series. He didn't win that award. He wasn't even really up for it very much, but he can play. He's, I think, one of the most underrated interior defenders in the league. Super smart, super tough, and he's become an elite rebounder.
Yeah, the Warriors looking to end this thing tonight. They don't want it to go to Game 7. Steph Curry, 3 straight games with at least 30-plus points. Is he going to have one of those performances again tonight for the Warriors to get a win? What are your expectations for him?
I don't know that he has to. If he does, then you're probably picking the Warriors. But, it is Game 6. We mentioned it earlier. I mean, the legend of Game 6, Clay, in his past with the Oklahoma City game he had back in the day, the Houston game, the Game 6 against Toronto in the finals. So I feel like you're going to get an aggressive Klay Thompson early on. And if he's really going, maybe Steph Curry takes a step back. But I will say, if there are tense moments, if they're struggling to put away the Kings, we all know that the ball will be in Steph Curry's hands, and he's going to try to summon it.
Anthony Slater, we so appreciate you coming on, and I love how big your headphones are. You know, it's just great.
Hey, everything bigger here at Chase Center, San Francisco.
Enjoy the game tonight, 5 p.m. tip. We're looking forward to it.
Yep.
That was Anthony Slater. You love to see it. That brings me to my next question, because De'Aaron Fox has been such a big part to the Sacramento Kings, right? Who needs to have a better performance tonight, Steph Curry or De'Aaron Fox?
I don't know. I think De'Aaron Fox, because Steph Curry, like he talked about it. We know Game 6,
Yeah.
Clay. And Clay, he been heating up.
Punch in the third quarter, and Sacramento was able to hang around. I like Sacramento at the end of the game.
It is crazy. You mentioned De'Aaron Fox not scoring in the fourth quarter. That's the first time he hasn't scored in the fourth quarter since February 8th.
Yeah.
He's always a clutch player in those clutch times, and that's
So
exactly
kudos
what
to
they
him,
need.
though.
Truly.
I mean, you gotta, because we talk about clutch player and all this and that, but from start to finish of the season, they lost the first 4 games of the season. But after that small sample size, he's been that guy. What do they call him? Himothy?
Yeah.
He has been Himothy all of that time, and so they need him to still be that guy, because right now, when the pressure's on, he got to be the one that can be clutch and remain calm, and that's for an all game. I'm not even talking about the end of the fourth quarter. Like, they started the game last year, scored the highest amount of points that they've ever scored in the first quarter for Sacramento. They need to do that this time, come out swinging, because we know what Golden State is like when they start making threes and Steph Curry start doing his thing, the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
If the mouthpiece is gone, look out, okay?
Question for you, Zeke. What's more important tonight, Steph Curry getting 30-plus points or Draymond to have 15-plus points for the Warriors to win?
Definitely Steph getting 30. You know, a couple of things happened in that last game. You know, Fox didn't deliver in the clutch like he normally does, right? Draymond, did his thing.
His first 20-point game since the Christmas game of 2019.
So a lot of odd things happen. Okay, now I think you reset and you get back to normal, right? So Steph gets his 30, Fox becomes clutch. I don't see Draymond having a 16, 18 point scoring night. And I think we have a close game here.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. 5 p.m. tip Pacific time. That's something that we don't normally see, but I know the fans are really excited for it tonight. Klay Thompson getting ready to go, trying to will his team a series win tonight. We'll be right back on the other side, hear from both head coaches.